I'm beginning the mission.
Hey yo, Mega Bros, and welcome to another episode of Metal Heroes X, where we cover the characters in the Mega Man X series, talking about their backstories, abilities, go over some development info, and lastly, their in-game appearances. So let's roll on over to today's Dill, Love, and Maverick, but be sure to evade the traffic because today is all about the Steel Armored Warrior, Armored Armadillo.
I'm under orders to destroy anyone who comes here. It doesn't matter who it is.
All you do is follow orders. You really think you can take me on?
You don't respect authority. You don't follow orders. I pity you.
Pity? Don't pity me. You don't know anything about me.
Enough talk.
Armored Armadillo was a maverick hunter with the personality of a samurai warrior. He's rough and tough and feels duty-bound to his commander. Before Sigma announced his rebellion against the humans, Armadillo led the 8th Armored Battalion and went on to follow Sigma out of loyalty for his commander. Armadillo was stationed in an old shut-down energy mine, which was restarted to supply Sigma's army with the mined ore and minerals. It was these materials that would also arm Adillo with the ammunition he needed to defend the mine. When he was eventually confronted by X, they argued about the meaning of going maverick. Can someone who is simply following orders be considered a maverick?
X, I have orders to defeat you if you showed up.
You'll fight me just because Sigma told you to?
I'll fight you because it is my calling.
Spoken like a true maverick, Armored Armadillo.
There's nothing maverick about following orders. We're not in the wrong, X.
Armored Armadillo's design was based off the hairy armadillo. His steel armor around his body has a high level of defense that protects him against most attacks. Armadillo is equipped with a rapid-firing cannon that's built into his head. Coupled with that is a special weapon, the Rollin' Shield, where he can roll around at the speed of sound to protect himself and also use all 512 pounds of his body weight to slam into his opponent. Along with Boomer Kowainer, Armored Armadillo was one of the 3 Mavericks designed by Kazunori Tezaki, and Armadillo's jazzy theme music was composed by Setsuo Yamamoto. This fast-paced, rapid-firing melody really helps elevate the adrenaline rush of roaring down those mine shafts. Mega Man X, 1993. Armadillo makes his debut. His strategy is to roll himself into a ball and start moving around the arena. His speed increases every time he bounces off the wall. Occasionally, he will stop to fire his cannon. His armor makes him impervious to most damage. He can also absorb the energy of your projectiles. His weakness is the electric spark, which will knock off his armor and make him more vulnerable. His stage is also where you can find the hidden Hadoken upgrade after you satisfy all the requirements. You must first collect all the heart tanks, sub-tanks, armor upgrades, and defeat the 8 Mavericks, including Armadillo himself. Mega Man Extreme 2000. Armadillo reappears as a digital reproduction of the mother computer to fight X in the game's hard mode. Mega Man Extreme 2 2001. Armored Armadillo rolls up his sleeve to fight once more in Extreme 2's boss attack mode. In this game, he's weak to the Tri-Thunder. Mega Man Maverick Hunter X 2005. Armadillo attacks in a similar fashion to his original appearance. He's been given a slight redesign. When fighting him as Vile, you can't remove his armor for the first time around, making him a lot more difficult to fight. A good weapon to use is the Distance Needler. Welcome back. This knight in shining armadillo sure is shrewd. Anywho, a little update on this series as we move forward with the new year. This episode of Metal Heroes X was the beginning of a new monthly schedule and a weekly rotation for both Metal Heroes and the two spin-offs. Up until this point, Metal Heroes X episodes have been a bit random as I focused on the classic series. However, throughout 2022, you can expect new episodes of X every month as a part of the following schedule. On the first Sunday of the month, we'll kick things off with a new episode of Metal Heroes X. The second Sunday of the month will be a new episode of Metal Heroes, starting with the first episode of Season 4, beginning next week. On the third Sunday of each month, it'll be the new spin-off, Metal Heroes Infinity, where we take a look at robotic characters outside of Mega Man. And lastly, on the fourth and final Sunday of the month, we will have another episode of the original Metal Heroes. New episodes every Sunday will be at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you can know exactly when to expect them. And I'll have an upcoming schedule posted on the tail end of each episode like this, and also posted on Twitter and all that stuff. But one other thing to note, there are a few extra weeks throughout the year where there's a fifth Sunday, so on those weeks, they will either be off weeks where I'll go out and film some footage, or we might fill those gaps with an extra episode of Infinity. And on that note, I do actually want to do some extra episodes of Infinity from time to time. That way not only do we cover more characters, but also that allows me to do some timely episodes with characters that might have a new game coming out. So while the other two series are locked down to the schedule, for Infinity it's more like a guaranteed minimum. So I guess you could say Infinity is, infinite. With all that being said, thanks for watching everybody, and I'll catch you on the next one. Den signing off.